On the surface, Dottie Herman is one of the richest self-made women in America. As CEO of Douglas Elliman, last year alone she led her team to sell more than $27 billion in real estate. But what you may not know about her, she came from humble beginnings and a painful past.
My mother dying at 34 years old when I was not even 10 was certainly a life-changing moment.
Now, Dottie wants to give back by inspiring female entrepreneurs to understand obstacles are not roadblocks, they're opportunities.
I've always supported women. I really feel that to be successful, it's not only money, it's watching the people that you've mentored and helped become successful.
You have a real rags to riches story. You survived childhood trauma. How did you turn your pain into power?
I think in life there are decisions you make and events that happen in your life that change and mold the direction of your life. And my mother dying at 34 years old when I was not even 10 was certainly a life-changing moment. Not that I, at that age, really understood that. But I was the oldest and I had no mom. My dad really kind of was out of it after she died, so I just did everything on my own. And then I also learned very early in life, life can go like that in a flash. So go for it.
Yeah, it's almost like when you're faced with death, then you really start to live. What would your advice be for a young woman? She wants to start a business, but she's struggling. She's like, I just didn't go to the right school, or...
Being an entrepreneur has nothing to do with, I don't think, how much schooling you have. So I think you assess your strengths and weaknesses, and then hook up people who have the opposite skills. I think the person that knows everything is someone to stay away from. They're dangerous.
Douglas Elliman last year alone had $27 billion in sales, you leading the team as the CEO. What were some of the marketing strategies that worked well for you?
I went to a great marketing company and they said, when people see your brand, what do you want them to feel? So, well, I want them to feel that Douglas Elliman's 100 years old, that we're reliable, that we're high-end, but it's not hip. I want them to feel it's today. We took the Douglas Elliman brand of 100 years ago, and we kind of modernized it.
I want to stay on the topic of marketing. Female baby boomers, they have time, they have money to spend, but they're being overlooked by advertisers. Why do you think this is, and what do you want to do about this?
I'm going to end up creating a movement for that because that's my age group and that's really what I consider an invisible woman. Advertisers spend about 5% of their total advertising budgets on baby boomer women. Those women are educated. A lot of men haven't realized yet that women make the decisions and they're still marketing to men. First of all, it's a gold mine, okay? And they're smart and they're loyal. So I have a passion to create an awareness. I know so many capable women who have really become entrepreneurs because of the job market. And then I called up around 15 to 16 men that I know in different industries who run major companies. And I said, if you were looking for help and you got a resume and the woman's age was 55 years old, would you look at it? And without even thinking, like it didn't take them a second, no. Yeah. So I think youth is great, but I think that that's a huge market to tap into. And they're living longer, they have money.
I think baby boomers are not tech savvy either, which I completely disagree with that.
Actually, they're the first people that use the internet. I mean, they didn't grow up with it like a child would today, but everyone seems to have got this. If you're not at all tech savvy today, you'll be left out of the world.
Dottie, you're in the middle of writing a book about how decisions that we make in our life can shape our entire life.
Good and bad.
What's one decision that you've made in your life that's changed everything?
In 1999, something like that, I was offered $30 million. Now, my company was not worth $30 million. And I am not a rich person, and I've lived in debt my whole life. So everyone's like, what are you crazy? What are you crazy? And I was like, I don't want to do it. I had this vision, and there was nobody that connected Manhattan to Montauk. And I said, Robert Moses did with bridges, and I can do it with a real estate company, and I'm not going to sell. And I ended up in the hospital with so much stress because everyone thought I was nuts. But that was a major decision. I risked everything I had, but I never looked back.
What is one thing that you collect?
But I have been collecting shoes before they were fashionable. I have them from every era. I have flip-flops and wedges and the bags that went with them, and sometimes the hats. And then I had an artist in the Hamptons who knew I loved shoes paint me shoe pictures of like these high heel spikes. Okay, and so I love shoes.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dottie.